Imagine if the glass walls around you could silently generate electricity. What if every window in a city became a mini power plant, helping to slash carbon emissions without ruining the view? That vision is closer than you think, thanks to a brand new clear coating developed by scientists at China's Nanjing University. Imagine if the glass walls around you could silently generate electricity. What if every window in a city became a mini power plant, helping to slash carbon emissions without ruining the view? That vision is closer than you think, thanks to a brand new clear coating developed by scientists at China's Nanjing University. Researchers have created a colorless and unidirectional diffractive type solar concentrator, or QSC for short. This transparent coating can be brushed onto standard window glass. It captures part of the sunlight and channels it to the edges of the glass, where small photovoltaic strips convert it into electricity. The rest of the light passes through normally, meaning the window still looks clear. QSC uses stacked cholesteric liquid crystals that steer one polarization of sunlight sideways into the glass. Photons then bounce at steep angles toward the edges, where tiny PV strips wait. The transparent layers span most of the solar spectrum while letting normal light through, preserving color and view. Net result, about 64% of visible light still passes, with roughly 91% color fidelity. So rooms stay bright and natural. That's the core trick, unidirectional waveguiding that concentrates light at the pane's rim without tinting the window. Efficiency check, up to 38% capture with green laser, about 18% under full sunlight, best in class for clear coatings. A 1-inch demo drove a 10 milliwatt fan, tiny, but proof the concept works. Models predict a 2-meter window could concentrate light about 50x, cutting required PV cells by up to 75%. Scale it across buildings, and you unlock terawatt-level clean energy potential, according to the eco experts. At city scale, annual carbon cuts could approach 1 billion tons. Integrating solar harvesting into buildings is a big deal. Existing solar window products use tinted glass or opaque cells, which darken rooms and capture only a fraction of the sunlight. QSC's transparent design avoids those drawbacks and can be retrofitted onto existing windows. Science Daily reports that the technology could be paired with high-performance PV cells like gallium arsenide to boost power output. Life Science adds that the coating is especially attractive for cities in sunny equatorial regions where high-rise towers have abundant glass surfaces. Such adoption could relieve pressure on rooftop solar installations and provide renewable power without new land use. There are still hurdles. The coating's power conversion efficiency, the proportion of solar energy that becomes usable electricity, is currently only around 3.7%. Researchers say they need to refine the materials to improve stability and scale up manufacturing. They also have to test how well the coating holds up under weathering, cleaning, and long-term sunlight exposure. But even at today's efficiency, a building covered in these windows could contribute meaningful power to the grid. Picture an office tower whose glass walls silently generate electricity for its occupants, or a greenhouse that powers its own grow lights. With continued research, invisible solar coatings could transform architecture and help us move toward carbon-neutral cities. As optical engineer Wei Hu said, this design is a practical and scalable strategy for carbon reduction and energy self-sufficiency. Here's the bottom line. Clear QSC coatings guide sunlight to edge PV strips while keeping views bright and natural. With scale, costs can drop and installation is a simple retrofit. Ideal for towers, transit hubs, and greenhouses, it can ease rooftop demand and add hidden generation to cities. Next steps are durability testing, manufacturing scale-up, and pilot projects. If codes align, tomorrow's windows could help pay their own energy bills.
What do you think about turning every window into a solar panel? Will this technology find its way into our homes and offices? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into emerging clean energy tech, give us a like and subscribe for more science stories.